Hello, everybody. Sorry, I just finished a video. We're going to continue. This is video B for today, May 9th, 1.362. And I think this video is going to be. I've got a sad topic and I've got a happy topic. So let me get the happy topic out of the way, and then we'll get to the sad topic. As part of going back to work, I needed to reset my password, and I couldn't do that from home. So I ended up going actually to our IT department just to get my computer up to speed and whatnot. And so I want to just share a little bit about the building that I went to this morning. Was my old building that I transitioned in. And it was just such I hadn't been in that building since I transitioned. Let me put it that way. So it just, as you're walking along the hallways or you're walking through the courtyard and you're seeing the trees, and to lose the weight that I had to lose before, because I lost about 60 pounds so I could do HRT. I had to walk the same paths every day. I walked about 90 minutes a day. And some of that was, on my lunch and whatnot at work. And so it was really not surreal. I don't think that's the right word. But it just felt kind of odd to be walking, the paths that I kind of used to walk through. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, someday, if I persist and do this, I'm going to transition. I'm going to do this, that, and the other. And I had to use the bathroom, so I went to the women's bathroom, and it was like the first time in the women's bathroom. I had basically I had transitioned while in that building, but I used the unisex bathroom. Okay, so even though over the course of the 2 years that I was there. And over the course, obviously, of like the 6 to 7 months where your hair is growing longer, your body's changing, you're dressing neutrally, non-gender specific. I think the only thing I did is I started to wear hair. I wore hair bands. Okay, these guys. I wore these guys almost from day one. From the day that I started to take hormones, my hair was really short, and I wore these damn things anyway. I wore these anyway. I was like, you know what? And I think I even started to wear scrunchies too. So it's kind of been, it's very significant to me to wear a hairband and a scrunchie, because it's been my thing since the beginning. And even had a coworker kind of make fun of me, like, what are you wearing a headband for? You don't need one. And of course, once I transitioned, that would be harassment, right? But anyway, so this kind of video, like I said, I think I just wanted to share the moment or share the experience of going back to a place that had a lot of mental, they say ghosts inhabit a space where there was a traumatic experience or painful or suffering or something. And there was some of that emotion that was like, this is the hallway that I thought about killing myself in. Not killing myself in the hallway, but this is where I was feeling suicidal that day because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know about my transition. I didn't know if I was going to, this is the hallway I walked down and I cried because of this with my hormones, or, this with, again, it was very physical. The physical environment was that. And it just felt kind of liberating somewhat to go back to that and say, aha, look at me now. And the building that my office is in is have glass windows all around it. And I can remember like 5 years ago, okay, when I was trying so hard to make a decision about if I wanted to transition or not, looking at myself in those mirrors as I walk past and thinking about, you'll never make it, or will you make it, or how will you look, how will you appear? And it was neat to just kind of like look in the mirrors today and say, this is how I am, So I thought I would share that there. And then kind of as a clincher, a couple of things that happened. I saw some people who knew me from before. Again, since I transitioned in the building, and it was just kind of satisfying in a way to, hello, Karen, how are you? It just made me feel really, really good. It really warmed my heart and made me very thankful for the company I work for and also the people that are there. But also, like I said, it's kind of like revisiting your 10-speed bike that you had training wheels. Well, that doesn't make any sense. You wouldn't have training wheels on a 10-speed, would you? Visiting visiting a place that you needed to be and looking at how far you've come. Maybe like when you go back and you see your kindergarten teacher, or you go back and you see the kindergartner room with the little itty bitty chairs, and you're like, look at how far I've come. So I thought I would share that. Lots of emotion there. And then again, the people who very receptive and supportive, and some confirmation too. When I was in the parking lot, a woman hailed me over and said, "Oh, can you tell me ma'am, can you tell me where this is?" Getting some confirmation from people that I didn't know, that, yeah, I am a woman now. It's kind of cool. And then the other, going to the bathroom before I left to drive home. I have to go to the bathroom a lot. Imagine that. Again, women, holding the door open while you go into the as you pass to get into the women's restroom, and they don't even pay you, a moment's glance, just, made me feel really good. I guess what you would call it to be stealthish, but I'm kind of, something about stealth. I'm having trouble with that in the same way that I have trouble with passing. I'm beginning to have trouble with that idea of stealth. You're not hiding from something. You are what you are. And anyway, so that's that. So this is going to be the second video. The next video is going to be a little bit sad, but I think I need to make it. So on that note, I wish everyone good luck in becoming the best version of yourself as you define it, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye. Good luck.